Ever wondered how the land of kings and scholar Magad, home to empires that ruled all of India, became one of the most backward regions of modern India? What went wrong? How did this ancient powerhouse, modern day Bihar, fall from grace? Stick around because today we are diving into the story of Magad from its rise to dramatic fall. Magad's story began not with politics but with legends. According to Puranas, King Brihadrat founded the kingdom of Magad and his son Jarasandh brought it to the spotlight. Jarasandh wasn't just any king, he was a warrior so feared that even Pandavas in Mahabharata considered him threat. It took Krishna himself to outsmart and defeat him in a combat. His capital, Rajgir, was not just a city but a fortress, surrounded by five hills that acted as natural barriers. It was here that the seed of Magad's power was sown. But what made Magad unique? Its location. Nestled between rivers like Ganga and Son, it had a fertile land for agriculture and easy access to trade routes. These rivers were not just water bodies, these were the lifelines of ancient India connecting kingdoms and enabling trade. Fast forward to 6th century BC, and Magad is no longer just a kingdom. Enters Bimbisar, the founder of Harnack dynasty, the man who transformed it into a regional superpower. Think of him as a startup founder who scaled Magad into an empire. One of his first moves was conquering Anga, modern day Bengal. Why? Because the river Champa connected Magad to trade routes that extended all the way to Southeast Asia. Controlling Anga meant controlling commerce, and in ancient India, trade was power. But Bimbisar was not just a warrior, he was a strategist. He married the princess of Kosala, which not only secured Magad's western border but also brought valuable resources like the city of Kashi as dowry. Imagine building a kingdom not just through battles but through wedding bells. Bimbisar's son Ajatashatru took things to the next level. He moved the capital to Patliputra, modern day Patna, strategically located as the confluence of Ganga, Gandak, and Son River. This city was not just a capital, it was a statement, a hub for trade, administration, and military power. Ajatashatru fought relentless war, including with the powerful Lichavis to consolidate Magad's dominance. And guess what? He used innovative war machines like catapults and chariots to gain an edge in a battle. Talk about ancient tech upgrades. Then came Shishanag and Nanda dynasties, which helped in consolidation of power and territory. The Nandas built a massive army, setting the stage for Mauryan Empire. Centuries later, Magad's legacy reached its peak under Chandragupta Maurya, guided by brilliant Chanakya. Together, they established the Mauryan Empire, uniting most of the Indian subcontinent for the first time. Magad was not just a kingdom, but the heart of an empire. And then came Ashoka the Great, who transformed Magad from the land of conquest to beacon of peace and spirituality. After the Kaling War, he embraced Buddhism and sent missionaries as far as Sri Lanka and Greece, making Magad a global cultural hub. Magad continued to hold influence under Shungas and Kanvas, although its dominance waned. During this time, Nalanda University rose to prominence. Scholars from China, Korea, and even Persia flocked to Magad to learn. Imagine an ancient university with international students and a library so vast that it took months to burn when it was destroyed centuries later. After the Mauryas, the Gupta brought the golden age of art, science, and culture to Magad. Aryabhat, the mathematician who calculated the value of pi, hailed from this era. But as Gupta Empire weakened, so did Magad's hold on power. However, their decline due to Hun's invasion and internal fragmentation began the gradual loss of Magad's prominence. Repeated invasions destabilized the region. Meanwhile, Western India, Gujarat, and Rajasthan rose into prominence thanks to the maritime trade routes that bypassed the Ganga plains. Eventually, power started to shift to Delhi, strategically located to control northwest trade and invasion routes. Magad, once the jewel of ancient India, became a relic of its own glorious past. So, why did Magad fall? Its reliance on river trade became less relevant as sea trade grew. Political fragmentation and invasions did not help either. It's a reminder that even the greatest power must adapt or face decline. But there is the twist. Modern Bihar, Magad's hair, is far from finished. With its rich history and immense potential, perhaps it's the next chapter still waiting to be rewritten. Magad's story is a roller coaster of power, culture, and resilience. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sadhana Sutra. Let us know in the comments what are other hidden stories from India's past should we explore. See you in the next video.